I came home to one of my worst nightmares today. I opened my door and I see all my beautiful pets. They're all running around. It's wonderful. It's as I dream every night. And my dog is sitting. His face is just in the couch, like in between the cushions, and he's he's not all there. My dog Duke he's had some health problems for a minute. We got him on medicine. We're taking care of him. But he was fine this morning, but when I got home, he didn't look all fine. You pick him up, he doesn't want to support his neck. He kind of just lets it fall back. I tried giving him some peanut butter. He wouldn't even think about sticking his tongue out to have it. He wouldn't even sniff it, honestly. He just kind of let me wag it in his face. And it's not looking too bright, guys. Not looking too bright. I wanted this to be a fun episode. I wanted today to talk about my first day at work and how things are looking up for EJ. And as soon as I get something, I I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make myself the victim here. I used to always think like that. I used to always think like, oh man, as soon as I get one good thing for me, but honestly, it sucks. I've had my Duke and my Duchess for as long as I can remember. And I'm looking at my Duchess right now. My they're both long-haired Chihuahuas. I'm looking at Duchess, and she's in perfect health. No complications with her. But Duke he's always been troubled. He always has bathroom issues. He'd always be lethargic. He'd always have something going wrong with him. And as much as I'd imagine that he would get better, I always, I always gotta have a part of me that doesn't let me live in that kind of fantasy world. I was wrapping him up in a blanket to put in a little dog bed in my mom's room so he can sleep there tonight. And I'm looking down at him as he's struggling to breathe, and I'm looking down at him, and I mean, I know it's time. I know it's time to either go to the doc and go, all right, give him the shot or something. But it's one of those things that you aren't ready for as a pet owner, especially for for pets that you've had for over a decade, right? I I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a shitty episode. This is a shitty situation that just happened to me. I'm sorry. But I'm I'm holding my dog in my hand. I have him wrapped in the blanket, and he's still got peanut butter smeared on his face from when I try to give it to him. And I mean, his eyes are like they're covered in like blue cataracts or whatever, but he's got like it's red strain all around his eyes, and he didn't have that this morning. So I thought he was still fine. Like he was still good, like good and ready to go. He was running out the door. He was running in the door. He was rolling around in the grass, enjoying the sun this morning. I don't know what happened from when I left for work and when I came home. But he's like I said, I mean you pick him up and he just like his head just falls back. And then you lay him on the ground, you put him on his side, he just doesn't move. He just didn't move. He, and then he would like jolt up for a second and then stay in that position until you picked him up again. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. One of the worst parts that I have to deal with myself is that I know I know I have the thought process to do what needs to be done, but I don't have it in me to do it, you know? I don't think I have it in me to drive to the vet and and say put down my dog. I don't think I have that in me. I don't think I do. When the last time I've dealt with a pet being dead and dying, I I was like 13. It was like our big family dog. It died of old age, right? And I remember it was that morning I had to go for a trip with my friend, and I called my dad. I'm like, oh my god, Dusty, he's not moving, and I had to dig. I had to dig his grave before I left for my trip. Me and my dad, we just dug a hole in the ground, you know. And I remember when I came back from that trip, it, I don't know if I could do that again. You know, I don't know if I have it in me to dig another grave. You know, I don't know if I have that in me. I'm smiling because I don't want to cry right now. I'm very trying hard not to just fucking bawl my eyes out because these are my babies. You know, these are my babies, and it's the sad truth of it. It's the sad truth that I will always outlive my pets, no matter what. And I know that when the time comes, I'm gonna have to do something with my cats. You know, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. This sucks. This is a sucky episode. This one sucks. This is a horrible video. If you're watching at this point, I don't know why you're watching. I'm just sitting here and I'm trying not to cry. You know, if you have if you have a pet who's in a similar spot, who you know is reaching the end of their rope, what do you do? Because I don't know what to do, and I'm scared, and I'm anxious, and I don't want my dog to die. You know, I don't want that to happen, and I don't think that there is an outcome in which that doesn't happen. You know, I don't think there's a happy ending to this story here. I think I think in the morning I'm gonna pick up my dog and 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 I'm gonna have to walk outside with a shovel and and that's how I'm gonna start my day. Hopefully, I wake up tomorrow and that isn't the case. Hopefully, I wake up tomorrow and my dog was just playing a prank on me and he's jumping for joy. I had a great day at work. It was very fun. Everyone was nice to me. No one yelled. I had a great day. If if tomorrow's episode is not titled New Beginnings, which is what this one was supposed to be, if tomorrow is not New Beginnings, I am you know what it's about. Bye.